Oylağandadır şu dediğinim Kıllım değilsinden tabamay neydin oyan Sintegiris
Welcome, Lifestyle family, to another episode of the Out There podcast. This is the podcast episode number 23 for Michael Jordan for the month of February 2026. February 2026, so fast. Hey. So with me, KK, we have Sonia, Sarah,
Yo.
and Cici. So this is the first time we met after the Penang trip, and we've seen each other. So, but let's ask Sarah, how is he the last month after we met? Busy.
Dying. No, it's my busy period, so unfortunately I couldn't join you guys for this trip, which looked
It might
awesome,
be a
by the
blessing
way.
in disguise.
Yeah, from what I saw, I saw the Strava app, I saw where you all went. It was it's basically like Bukit Timah the training like that. Honestly, up down like. Crazy.
Anyway, we can talk a bit about this in a while because Cici already didn't warn me specifically or warn us, tell us that this will be a tough one. I thought, okay lah, half-hearted, but man, now whatever Cici said, I must believe it. He say it's hard. It's hard. Not so hard. I also think it's hard.
No, it's quite shocking. Guys, on Saturday, on when you were doing the day recce, I saw
no, Saturday
Sonia's
was
Strava,
the island.
the island thing. I saw Strava. She completed the hike like 15 kilometers. Like what? Like what?
Yes.
Even the long distance in Singapore really is like 12 kilometers. 15 kilometers.
But it's very intriguing.
Good Lord. What did you do to them? Why? They didn't sign up for a hike,
But you know that you know that it's part and parcel of finding some of these structures, right? Not all of it is by a roadside. Not all of it is easy to access. And it's just one of those lah. Yeah, but you all did receive fair warning, so...
Yes. Yeah. Now,
not just from me,
please.
but from Cici as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now we'll talk about it in a while. Okay, before we begin, let's start with some viewers' comment. Not so much this month, so if anybody watch, please comment. I like to respond to your comment.
No haters, No haters this month?
No, I think the haters have been scared off already. So the last month we did the Cici is out there but where? So he walked alone in Mandai T15, right? So there was this viewer by the name of @scubadupe_SG. He made a wild guess I believe at the start of the video, I suppose. He stated that foot of Bukit Timah Hill mountain bike trail. So that was not the right trail that he went. Then we also told audience to come join us for our hike and like this Parabex, in fact. So there was a viewer by the name of Go MHCV. He was mentioning that he's a bit overweight. So he was asking, do we have suitable activities that he can join locally? So with that, Sonia?
Yes, we do have organized community events that include hikes and some training. Unfortunately, it's been a bit busy. Let's just put it that way. It's been a bit busy. But if anybody in the community wants to help out, all you have to do is volunteer and organize some simple walks to begin with, and then gradually move up to harder and harder things like Jerejak Island.
No, but it's a lot of people keep asking me, so where's this Telegram? It's always in the description of our show, the Telegram link. So once you click, I think you can join already, I think. Or do you need
no prior approvals, even though
you just need the link lah.
You just need the link. Maybe let's get somebody in our audience to try clicking on it, and then please update us if it's easy to gain entry, because sometimes you have to refresh the link. As in, on my side, I have to send you a new link.
Oh. Yes.
Or so I think, because I have sent it out before, and the response has been they couldn't join until I sent another new link. It is a private group, it's not a public group, and the only reason that it is kept private is so that we don't end up getting the wrong kind of people in there. There is no vetting, so to speak, but we do send the link out to people that we know or show genuine interest. We're not interested in people who just come and poke or chocho, or want to give us.
Yeah, so far has been a very friendly environment.
Yes.
Yeah, so
So if any one of our
yeah.
if any one of our viewers can try
I
the link.
remember the link I tried, it was okay. So I'm not so sure. It wasn't so easy for Telegram group to send out links like that. Yeah. So
But,
go
if-
MHCV.
Yes, if you can't get in, then let us know, and then we'll figure something out.
Yeah. I mean, also join the other social media platforms that we can communicate. Yeah. So similarly, Go MHCV did ask a question during my upload of the Toyama Park stream. He said that, have you ever considered streaming your makan sessions during overseas? Since your channel is not limited to just the paranormal. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea though.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. So I asked him, is it you want mukbang? So he said, no.
Mukbang.
No, just like recommend like what we did with Kanan Kiri Cafe, that kind of thing. Yeah. So this trip in Penang, there's also some interesting food that we found. Maybe we can. It always, you know why or not? At Go MHCV, when we go eat, right, we just eat already. We have no time to make a video. We just dig in, that the hunger just force us to eat and just ignore anything else, like making social media recording. That's all. Yeah. So okay, we'll try. I think it's a good thing that we can share.
In these days and in these times, everything and anything can become content. Am I right?
Yeah.
So something else to think about.
Correct. Yeah. So if you guys, I'm so glad that audience come and share, give us ideas what to do, because there's only 4 of us. We have that limited amount of idea we can think about for our show. So yeah. So do give us more comments and suggestions. Okay, so that's all for the viewer comment, but I want to share a video that our good friend Ezekiel shared with me recently. It's very funny. I don't know, did he share with you guys, but let's see. Okay, can you guys see? This is from Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll stop.
If there's
halfway
any
when-
ghosts in this room,
quite funny.
are you alive or dead?
You see, this is what some of the things that we do lah. We do investigation. So we will go to a room and with our EMF, and the first question you ask, if there's
hantu confused, are they?
yeah,
Live.
it's not just the hantu is confused. I think his friend later you see.
Fuck kind of question is that? Damn it, if it's a ghost, it's dead!
Well, dude, if there-
So, sometimes when we go to these kind of scary places, your mind is all over the place. You also don't know. Sometimes, so I think Sarah also seen us asking some kind of stupid questions with the EMF. But luckily, so far we haven't gone there. If you are a ghost, are you alive or you're dead? That is asking for it. Yeah. So speaking of the exploration that we do for our show, let's go into the Penang War Museum, which was our main showcase piece for the Penang Parabex. So before we, as usual, the night exploration begins. We always have a day recce. So, but before the day recce, maybe Sonia, you want to, or Cici, you want to give a brief description of
what
the
is this war museum?
Penang War Museum.
Yeah, what is it?
Mia.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it used to be a fort that faced the sea, and it was actually built to defend the island and the strait in between Jerejak Island and Penang for maritime security. Okay, so that's what the fort is. It has a Malay name. Is it a Malay? Yes, it has a Malay name. Yeah, but it eludes me at this time.
Is it?
What was it? Batu.
Batu Muang. Bau Muang. Yeah.
No, Maung. Say it.
Maung. Maung. Yeah. I keep.
Sorry, the teacher in me came out just now when I said say it. So sorry.
During the live stream, I keep saying it's Penang Hill. I was so wrong. Sorry, apologize to whoever was watching the live stream.
Dude, Penang Hill is peaceful, dude.
Yeah, so it was a fort built by the British. Is it from what I read from Wikipedia, it's to defend against the Japanese. Is that the case? No, right? They built it earlier than that, right?
So they built it this is when the Japanese presence was becoming stronger and stronger, and then the British built the fort. But the interesting thing about this fort is it was built a year before the Japanese even landed, okay?
Oh.
But it was never ever used. Not a single shot was fired from this fort.
Yeah.
So what a waste of money. And then of course there is something
But it's very impressive, the fort.
Yeah.
So during the day recce, a whole group of us went down 100 feet underground armory. It's very exciting. I mean, we thought it got lift because I saw got the kind of crane kind of thing, but the curator asked us to climb the ladder. So
Oh wow.
very slowly, one by one, one step of ladder, then you drop to a stairwell, then you go down by so 100 feet of that kind of. Then we go down to the armory. That's where they keep all the ammunition, and inside the armory there's like a lift, elevator system where they can bring out the warfare to the ground. Yeah. Then at that site, within the armory itself, at the site, there was a tunnel which you allow the people inside to escape to the ground also, which involved more climbing. So a lot of ladder climbing this, but it's very interesting. The day recce we managed to do, but at night we can't do because of the darkness and everything. Yeah. So during the day we just go in to have a feel of the place. So and the Penang Museum.
How was the daytime? Was it?
During daytime people already start to feel things. When you walk past. Okay, especially there was a place they call it guillotine, where they do the execution. So there was this the torture chamber. Then there was this where a mock General
Yamashita.
Yeah, his noose for the hanging. It was all there. It was mock. Then the scariest part is the barracks. They have a few barracks, and that's where people. In fact, there was National Geographic articles that state that people had seen things. Because previously the museum was open past 6 o'clock, right, Sonia?
I'm sorry, you were saying it closes? It closes at 6.
No, previously was
6.
also.
It always closes at 6. However, you can make special arrangements. Of course, by special arrangements, I mean pay, as long as you pay. And then they used to run night special arrangements, meaning night tours. But they stopped it. They've stopped it since, and we had to negotiate.
So it wasn't.
This information is still available on the boards, but if you ask for it, they'll say, "Oh, we don't offer it anymore," etc., etc., and then you kind of have to push
Negotiate,
it through a little bit, lah. Yes.
So this place was used by the Japanese for all their atrocities and
Because
wow, okay, this is
the British. Once the British surrender, the Japanese took over. Then that's where they housed their prisoners of wars, and
wow.
there were stories filled the whole place about the torture that these people actually gone through. Very sad.
And even where POWs were shot.
Executed.
Yeah, that was one of the locations that we went to during the night exploration. So so the daytime we spent about an hour plus just exploring the place, climbing the ladders,
Anything
looking at
happened?
the.
Did anyone see anything, or was there?
No. It was
just
bright as
feeling,
sun.
very heavy feelings.
Feeling, yeah. You can feel the vibe of the place.
Is it very sad, or like was there like a
It's sad.
sad feeling?
Sad. Yeah. As if you're not sad, they actually put pictures of how the Japanese, because there's a collaboration with the Chinese government where they actually put pictures of their people how they feel during the occupation by the Japanese during Second World War.
Yeah.
So this is in China, but they actually put this kind of pictures and literature in this war museum itself. Yeah, to get you. But other than that, it's going to the different barracks that, as you can see in the live stream, they actually decorated the barracks with mannequins and everything.
Yeah.
So even during
Something
daytime,
will
it's
happen,
quite scary, you know. We're not talking about nighttime. During daytime, it's quite scary. Okay, so that was the day recce. Then we went back and we rested to prepare for the night recce, which is supposed to start at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Then we drove up to the place again, and it starts the night exploration, and they open up just for us. So it's just the group of us, and only myself is doing the live stream. And as you can see, because Sarah, you're watching,
Yeah,
right?
I was watching.
The network is pretty horrible.
In and out, lagging
Yeah.
here and there. But at least we saw something, you know.
Yeah. So it was one of the most unstable. Even when we were Upe, it wasn't that bad. This place was right. So I was wondering, beside the location, because it wasn't too out of place. It wasn't too like
Remote lah.
remote. Yes,
Yeah.
there was a lot of condominium around the site. So I was thinking,
Also,
what
the
is
surrounding area is actually developed.
Yes. The scariest thing is that when we drive up, because there was like a slope up to this place, to the museum itself. When we drive up, right, we actually saw the condominiums blocks all around, and the whole place have no street light. Then we were wondering in the car, who will want to stay in this place? And if you are people who stay in this place, will you go jogging at night, or you bring your dog out?
You don't even know what's jogging. You don't know what's running beside you.
Yeah. Oh, and along the way, you still will see pillboxes, right? So right, you see there are some pillboxes that haven't been. I mean, they saw it, but they didn't use it as part of the museum, so it was still there. So you don't know what happened at these places also. So I tell you, guarantee this place got. If we can interview some of the people who stay there. But from what we see, occupancy of the houses are not so much. Then from our participant, JK was saying that he heard from people he knew that people are actually moving out of. I don't know, is it this place in particular or Penang on the whole?
Penang on the whole.
Yeah. So Penang, as we thought, is a vibrant, but it's in reality it's not as. But that's another story lah. I mean, that's what I heard. Yeah.
But in
So
this area, but I'm surprised they are residential, around this
And
area. Because
it seems like those kind of pretty high class residential, no? The
Seriously?
condominium. Oh, it's pretty good. And
zoning is completely off.
I think it's just like Singapore, Central Circle is just beside. So
the what is just beside the mosque.
No, it's just like snapping in Sentosa.
Oh,
There's a cave just beside it.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, lah. It's
Oh, this is quite
interesting
extreme,
place. Yeah,
extreme.
I mean, you need to have your own vehicle, lah.
Yeah.
There will be no bus and public transport. Even Grab might not even want to send you there like at night, that kind of thing. Yeah. So when we reach 8 o'clock, the whole place is dark. Then they switch off the play. Switch to add on to the mood of the.
They did ask whether you want the light to be on or off.
Okay. They had their dinner, then they came and asked us. But it's more intriguing to off the light. Except for some of the room that have the red light, right?
But it's still off, what? The light.
Yes, it's
There's
still
no
off.
light.
Yeah. Except for the toilet lah. They leave it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were there, and we did the live stream, and my focus, because I heard of stories at the where the bunks, the barracks are, is where they seen things and experienced things. And the first location we head to, the whole group of us, was the guillotine, where the mock-up Yamashita, the noose is there. So it's not a real thing, okay? It's a fake. But even at that place, our participants, Adi and Ezekiel, already saw the noose was moving unnaturally. Okay? Yeah. And that caught their attention immediately. Because the night itself was really humid. There was no wind or whatsoever.
So it was moving.
It was moving very unconventionally, and I think they used infrared to, just to simulate. I don't know what they did exactly, but they say that it's moving. And during the time we were there, it's like you keep hearing the trees were ruffling, and later on, people like Shimin and Ezekiel were hearing, I don't know what footsteps are. It's not like marching footsteps, but footsteps. Yeah. So
around them or
around us. So because my focus was on the live stream,
right.
I didn't hear anything. But how about the rest of you guys, Cici, Sonia? Cici heard something later on that we will share. But even when we were there at the start, do you all hear any strange walking sound or anything? Personally, I heard the tree something was on the tree, then counting. Yeah. You guys hear anything when we were there at the start? Sonia?
At the start, I mean, a lot of rustling. But you see, I will always have 2 points of view. One, where I'm being very rational. And then the other, because I can feel the energies and I've gotten a little bit more sensitive with time. I kind of debate with myself all the time. The rational will fight what I feel. So I can hear so much movement around me, and then of course I will second guess and say it could be an animal. It could also be the energies that I'm feeling. And sometimes when you all walk with me, I will share and I will tell you, I can feel the waves of energy. Energy
Yes.
moves in waves, and I can feel it as it approaches. The waves will come. And if it's particularly strong, I can even count the waves and tell you. Right?
Yeah, you did during one particular. Yeah, we will talk about that in a while. But so
Yes.
you should trust
What was
you should trust that more than your rational mind. Because if you can
No, but
feel
I
that
can't-
already, something there
I-
already.
I can't help but be rational. That
No,
is
you
always
can
my
you can be
first...
rational when there's a point to be rational, but when you feel that,
And then, of
it's
course,
time to
later on in that walkabout, then there are a few things that are confirmed lah. So,
yeah.
but I can't help that internal debate.
Alright, yeah. So this room where there was this cage, it was where they tortured, they imprisoned the prisoner of wars, and there were pictures of how these prisoners were tortured. They call it the generator room, but it was mainly to showcase the torture chamber. So previously, when I saw another group of Malaysian explorers, they specified that this room itself is where a lot of bad energy, and I can understand because of the torturing and the execution, not execution, the torturing. So from there we start walking towards. So that what happened is that their barracks is divided in different rank. The British British order. So the British will stay in one row of barracks. Then the Indians, then the Malays, and then there was the cookhouse. So when we were at the British, nothing much. Is when we go to the site, there was this the Malay
Level down.
the barrack, yeah, and they have this specific room when they have like metal railings, and they keep like some mannequins like Corpse and Pok Chong and Miss P and whatever inside the room itself. So when I first went there in the daytime, nobody told me anything. So I thought it was for Halloween decoration. So, wow, already January they're still doing Halloween. Then Sonia told me it's not for Halloween. They have this for the longest time. And what was it for? All the mannequins and all this.
So if you ask different people, they're going to give you different reasons, and even if you search online, you'll find more than one reason. It was put there because other people have seen the likeness of those mannequins in that area closest to where the Malay regiment lived. And when the curator of the museum first started getting permissions to display in this place, they had religious people come to clean, cleanse, clear these spaces. And if they weren't able to, they sort of plea bargained and negotiated certain terms. Like, if we allow you to stay, please don't disturb our visitors, that sort of a thing. But it was in that particular area that they had the most sightings and the most energy. So I think they were just trying to... There's a certain element of entertainment, if you ask me, in that particular room. But it was also to show that this is where the most sightings were. The Penang Museum is a curious place. Why I say that? There are a lot of artifacts around. Some are not even historically correct. I hope nobody comes after me for saying all these things. Historically not correct. There is that certain gimmicky novelty feel about it during the daytime. But at night, it changes completely. And they put the mannequins there to play that up. You need to speak to Cici about this because he did his isolation there.
Isolation there, yeah. So, Cici, you went in...
I don't feel anything when I'm inside there doing my isolation.
No.
You just like sitting with some dummies and so on.
You just sit inside with all the mannequins, yeah.
Yeah, I'm too scared of you, lah, bro.
That's fine. I need to retire from Paranormal.
No. Later, we have something. He went somewhere else and he spotted something. But I didn't know that the gate, the metal gate, you can go in. So when Sonia told me and we go in, it's like, wow, I can tell you, your hair start to stand, and it's not because of all these mannequin. It's even worse than the hantu. What was it? The place that we went in Malacca, the also a hantu museum, right? The ghost museum, yeah. So this is pretty shoddily made up, all this, but you still feel that. And then on the wall they have I don't know, it's a broom or a wooden stick. We were like curious, what is that stick for the longest time, right? But when you thought it's scary, right? They have this cut off skeleton, like those kiddish kind of Halloween decoration. They just kill away all the all the
No,
scary
but-
factor.
Did you not? Did none of you feel as if the way the mannequins were done were quite accurate, to so to speak, and like human figures and human forms? And what you know what they say about vessels?
Yeah.
Did they put it there so to capture these things into
Yeah,
those
it was
mannequins,
the
or-
whole point. It wasn't the point
No.
to capture the thing.
No,
It's
that's
just
why I
like
say there is a certain amount of gimmicky. It's very
Very
kitschy.
commercial lah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think
I
there
had
was
very
some.
mixed feelings about this. About
I think
this
there was some
place.
authenticity in the way that they try to. It's not 100% gimmicky. Well, that's my point of view, lah.
I felt like they didn't have a clear direction. Did they want a proper museum? Because if they did, they had to be
They
historically
shouldn't have all these things, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that
correct.
makes sense.
Exactly. Because if that's what you want to highlight in a place like that, then you have to be true to what this fortress was designed for and follow its story and intention. So,
So
that's
is it
why
like a haunted
I,
house experience, or is it like an actual, like, historical site experience?
Hey, but they
can't
very
mix the
proudly
two lah, it's a bit weird,
they
like.
very proudly laminate the article from the National Geographic about the museum is very haunted. They just
Being
paste
one
over.
of-
Yeah.
maybe it's just me. I felt it could have been done better. How it is incorporated into the history, because then it comes under the Japanese occupation of, of the space, rather than lean so much towards the supernatural and the paranormal. Because then after that, it's just entertainment. So I think I better start reserving my comments, because I'm, I'm all over the place with this one. So
Yeah. I mean,
done.
it.
To
It might
me,
be-
the place is there's nothing in that place at all. Because when I do my isolation work, I did say that if you are really here, show me a sign, or please move the skeleton. There's totally nothing.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. But then there's something very funny when we were doing my live stream there. So we were talking, then we were at the door, at the entrance. Then suddenly behind me, I hear the metal bar moving. It's like, shit. I didn't know that anybody went in or what whatsoever. But because no wind, I mentioned, and the room is all, covered up. Then I turned around, it was JK. And I got a scare of my life because
Of
he
course
was
it was
there.
JK.
Because he doesn't have a torchlight. He was just standing there. He went in there. I was like, I tell you, I was like freaked out. I was legitimately freaked out at that point of time. Yeah, that was the one time that I was scared. But even though that Cici didn't feel anything at this place itself, he did found something at another place. Let me share the video that he took. This is the cookhouse, by the way.
Wow. This is a cookhouse.
Hmm.
Looks like a fusion, those.
If you are here, please make that sound again.
Maybe I rewind a bit at the sound.
You can hear the thumb sound.
So
If you are here, please make that sound again. Did you hear it, guys?
yeah, loud and clear, man. The song. Yeah. So okay, so after he showed us that video, right, the whole group of us went to the cookhouse and we tried to simulate that sound. But after hearing it now, it doesn't sound like any of the metal utensil.
Yeah,
It sounds like
after I keep repeating the video, then we didn't test the wood that sounded on the right hand side to the wall.
so you suspect it's the wood. I also feel like it's like a wood,
Sounds like someone throwing a rock at the building.
either a rock or a piece of wood falling onto the floor. It's not. So a lot of us was assuming it was because there were a lot of wok and ladles and everything hanging on the wall. So the whole group of us start to knock knock all the ladle.
But to make that big wood to fell on inside, I need a lot of
Energy.
wind to make it
No,
fell sideways.
no. You look at the room. How does the wind go into?
The airflow
Yeah.
isn't there, is it? Yeah.
Oh no, there's no airflow to.
Something was hit against the building, like, or something dropped on
And-
top of the roof, something, yeah.
No,
And-
if on top of the roof also, it won't sound that way because it's made of concrete.
Yes.
So hit
the-
on the side, lah.
it, from what we hear, right, is inside one of the wall.
Yeah.
Mm.
Even if you say I mock that sound, it can be in the room.
No,
Because I'm far away from the room.
yes, and we don't see you throwing anything from that video itself. So at this point, Cici was walking alone at the barracks, and when he showed us, we were actually down at one of the pillboxes already. So we were quite far away from him. He was all alone at this particular cookhouse, but very intriguing.
So-
we
In instances like that, what we do is we use process of elimination, right? So we've just gone through it. Could it have been, could it be this, etc., etc. Now, as Cici said, the roof and the top of this barracks, it is flat and it is not metallic, it is concrete. So for something to drop on that, not possible. So that we can already strike out. And then when we went in there, all of us were testing the different utensils, just trying to replicate the sound so that we can pinpoint what could have possibly caused it or the source. Nothing sounded like that. But as what Cici said, we didn't test every single thing. But
No.
after we did all of that, then we went off. Was it Adi?
Adi.
It was Adi that performed the
isolation
isolation there.
about 10 minutes or something. So from Adi, he mentioned that he didn't experience anything. On the contrary, the people who is looking out for him outside actually saw something. Okay, that was Shibin, who was standing outside, not directly in front of the door, but she was somewhere near. But the whole time, from the corner of her eye, she started to see dark shadows, because if you look at the video itself, on the left and on the right is staircases, up, down, that kind of thing, and there was bushes all around. So what she saw was there was dark shadows lurking. Then later on, she confirmed with her friend who was watching our stream. They mentioned that there were curious entities who are watching over them during that point of time. Yeah. So that place, definitely there's something. Just that when Cici was there, were they trying to I mean there are certainly audience with logical mind would think that they still think that it's a wind but trust me when I say that there couldn't be wind at night. It's really still, the air was still, there wasn't any
Even
wind.
if it's wind, what is it moving?
Yeah, what was it moving, right? What is it moving? It's like a piece of rock.
force.
Oh, the force.
You need to make that kind of sound. What are you moving?
Yeah. And you tell me if it's really that wood that, get our position and hit the wall, you also need that kind of force.
Yeah.
Which, to us, is definitely feel like an evidence of something at that place. Yeah. But and you're there, you surely will feel that it's the place.
I mean, when watching the live, and I wasn't there, but watching the live, you could feel the place is very, you could feel it, you can feel the place is very, there's a heaviness to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then there was
Daytime and nighttime is totally different.
totally different. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a staircase that ended up to the PNPB. When during daytime, there's no smell, no flower smell. But when at nighttime, when I walk alone, the aroma of the smell of the flower is so strong that I stopped and I did smell again.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Which
damn.
staircase is this? Which staircase is this?
was the ENPB,
ENPB.
the big.
The barrack.
No. It's the big founder, the big gun founder, security.
Okay. The where the
So-
gun is
The staircase, there's a
Remember
smell
there
of
was-
this
There was
flower.
this point. There was this point when Sonia was handling that Gatling gun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was when
They were stuck inside the thing, right?
she can't get out.
Can't get out.
Then there was also when Tik Tok start to censor me, say, "Oh, your video is showing." I mean,
Yeah,
before that they were
exactly.
already warning me, say that don't show the gun, because going inside there was already replicas of guns and everything. So TikTok is that strict of showing, even though this, we are not doing
So-
any kind of. It was a museum, but the algorithm, when they specify, they saw the structure. It is, when you look at a gun, it is a gun. So, but yeah, so at that point, that place is quite scary also. But
So, bro, was there any other sightings of your
yeah.
of your
There
girlfriend?
is.
No, Cici,
Oh, that one, I have a story to share for that point.
Ooh.
But so hearing the sound, right? There was an instant. Okay. Before that, when you're watching, there was one particular viewers. I think his name was Firehouse. Something. He keeps saying that, "Hey, y'all need to be together. This is got very bad negative energy at this place itself."
Yeah.
I tends to believe lah. So I was telling people, "Hey, let's stick together." That point where Adi was doing his isolation, then the whole group of us start to leave. I was panicking because I was doing the live stream, yet I have to look out, see who is with him. I'm afraid that he's alone. Then I know that Shimin was with him, and I think JK was around. Then luckily that we weren't too far apart, but still, just afraid that we start to get,
drift apart.
yeah. And even Sonia was saying that nobody should be alone during the whole time we were there.
I mean, you all stick together lah, right? Safety
but-
in numbers.
But when Adi was doing the isolation, we remember we left. We went back to the Malay, the barracks where Cici was starting to do his isolation. So I was like looking around, hoping that Shimin was there. So, and that was when she stated that she spotted the dark shadows looming at that place. Then at that point, also because I was watching the live stream, quite a few viewers saying that, "Hey, this place got very bad energy. You guys got to stick together," which I believe so also lah. Yeah. Then also at that point, I think Ezekiel say he heard another room, something also. There was like a bell sound or some kind of sound echoing from another room. So his face was very serious. Then he tell us, "Okay, you all gotta listen." Okay. By the time he addressed to us, we didn't hear it anymore. Yeah. So beside us, there are other people who hear things lah. Then during our walk around this barrack itself, one of the viewers, the Shimin's friend who can see things, she said that there was an entity keep following us. So it was a soldier, and this soldier he's not a very positive kind of. I think later on she justified it's a Japanese soldier.
Ooh.
Okay, and when he was walking behind us, he was like bearing a sinister smile, kind of thing. It was really creepy when I heard it. But fortunately, nothing really happened. But then I don't remember when we walked past. Then there was this room with the comfort women. Okay.
Wait, there's a room of comfort women? What did
I
you
mean,
do?
they want to tell people about stories of comfort women. So in that room,
Kita tengok.
in that room there was bunk beds. There was one mannequin lying there with fingers on the side of the bed. Then the other one was holding a bra. Then so I was like showing that video lah. I was trying to focus, let the audience experience the thing. Then some of the viewers say that they heard screaming inside the place. Okay. Then after that, from that point, right, the same friend from Shimin's friend, right, she said that a female entity start attaching on me. Okay, that's what she said. Attached to me until to the last place where we were at was the execution room. Okay, this this room was the one riddled with bullet holes all over the place. And just now when Sonia mentioned about she feeling waves, that was that room, right, Sonia? Yeah. Then, and very interesting is that at that place, okay lah, network issue. The point that she said, oh, I feel waves of energy, my life went totally cut off,
Yeah.
The whole time we were there, right, the network is like, okay, 1 bar, 4G, 1 bar, that kind of thing. I know it's bad, but okay lah. But at that specific, the execution room, right, it went to emergency. Just at the point when she said that, oh, I start to feel something. And also at that point when the Shimi friend mentioned that I was, there's something attached to me, and at that point she started to leave. So where did the female entity went to? And could she be the one that caused this disruption of network? And,
I mean, the question is, did your bed shake at night, lah?
Oh, no. Okay, wait.
Never shake.
No. Because
So sad.
I was. So this trip, I was staying with Adi. So Adi is a very religious, is a pious Muslim man. So he took it upon himself to bless the room every night. Thank goodness, thank God for it. So he did that the night before when we went to the island. This one we will share later what happened when we were at the island, and he did that the same thing when we went to the museum. I think it's good lah. Maybe you can say that it's superstitious, but it's a ease of mind lah. So in the end, we slept like a baby. No bed shaking,
No bed
no
shaking.
heat emerging from the side of the bed. Yeah lah. So the execution room and the barracks are the two main eerie part with some evidence of energies as Sonia likes to say. Yeah. And the cookhouse where Cici spotted heard the sound. Yeah. But because of the live stream, it's also hard for you guys to see which specific location with a bad vibe, right? For you, when you're watching it, where would be the place that you feel, because you have a tell also, right? Like, and kind of place with a bad vibe.
So when you
Is
guys
there
are
anyone that?
So the last part, there's a part where you're going to this tunnel. That part was a bit creepy.
Oh, is it?
That tunnel part, yeah.
When Sonia, they all went into the tunnel, right?
Just before that, you're walking down, a bit creepy, something like you get a bad feeling, and the whole area you feel like a bad feeling, But
Yes.
so certain I can't remember which bunker, which barrack, but you get bad feelings from all these places. I didn't see anything, nothing popped out, But the vibes are totally wrong, that place.
No, but I fully believe if you are walking alone and doing shooting,
I think something will follow you.
something will follow.
Yeah.
Then the best part is that the curator, right? At the end of it, the curator told Cici or something, say that told the driver, and the driver told Cici, say that the best time to come is after 12 midnight. He said, they never allow us to come at 12 midnight.
That's right. Unless you work for them.
So, but they stay there, the staff. Don't know.
Want to stay there? Wow, crazy.
Free lodging,
Damn.
why not? And
Yeah,
then
I agree,
entertainment. And who needs Netflix when you got so much entertainment around you?
Entertainment no one wants. It's crazy.
He
Yeah.
did also mention to us earlier at that time. He said that people who work there can last only for 3 days.
Huh?
Less than 3 days, they will get out. Not gonna work there anymore.
So
Wow.
for the starting stage is that people work for 3 days and they quit. Yeah.
All these people who are there are those old timers,
We're not sure. Only know the curator was there for the longest time. The others we're not
So-
so sure.
You have caretaker, you have curator. Okay, they are. We've met them both, right? So the curator, his name is Johan. Correct me if I'm wrong, Cici. Is his name Johan? Okay, so I didn't get it wrong. Then the curator, what was his name?
Who was the
He
curator?
told us, the curator is the old man that brought us
Okay.
down
Who is the
the
caretaker
100
then?
foot. Sorry. Start, balik start. The man that is
Brought us
at
down
the front counter is the curator
Curator.
and he is the curator of Penang Museum. Then you have the smallish guy, the smallish older man that brought us down the 100-foot, the chute and the ladder. He is the caretaker of the place. Now, before he was caretaker of the place, before this place even became the Penang Museum, it was hidden, and after the Japanese left, the fortress was left completely abandoned. And over time, it was reforested. That means the forest took it back. The jungle grew over it. So it remained hidden. And then adventure seekers and explorers, yes, they are all over the world. This caretaker is one such person who explored this place. He used to bring people into the jungle to visit these abandoned structures of the fortress. So he has been going to these places even before it became the Penang Museum. Okay, so that lays down a little bit of the history of the place for you. Then when he was employed as the caretaker of the museum, he is one of the longest lasting, he's still there, and he knows the history of the place. So he, to me, is the best person to speak of it. And he spoke to us, Cici and I, and I think, I'm not sure if we caught it, if it was recorded, but he shared that in the duration that he's been there, when he trains people to be caretakers, most of them don't last. It's like 3 days, right? And then they leave. So what does that tell you about a space when people see things, hear things, and they are tested so much that they can't even work there? And that was the point that he was trying to share with us. Because we asked him, have you personally seen or heard anything of that nature? Right? We are always chasing that story. We always ask. So he said, yes. He has his own experiences, and he shared that, you know, other people that he has trained, they just don't last.
Yeah, so
Even though when we came for the recce itself, when we talked to the curator double confirmed with the caretaker whether he is available or not on that night that we want to come. If he's not available, we won't be going.
we'll be going.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the most trusted person there. And I think the one who has a very good grasp of the space and all that it encompasses in its different, POVs and angles. So it was, if Johari, who is the curator, did not get this caretaker on board to bring us, it would have been not possible. So, but
Thank you for their
yes.
generosity of time. Yeah, because when we were inside for they told us about 2.5 hours. I mean, they have to wait for us. It's past their working time.
Yes.
But they have seen many groups who went in to explore previously. So. Yeah, so it was very interesting because in fact, all the Parabex night exploration we have done were places that been abandoned. Nobody care about. It's been dilapidated. A lot of physical danger. All this. This is the only place that is still fully operation, even till these days.
It is listed as one of the most haunted places in not just in the region, but I guess it depends on who you ask and who is doing the ranking.
Yeah.
But
it was on National Geographic so there was some credits.
But Nat Geo doesn't know what they're talking about
I mean,
it's Nat Geo. Come on,
we were there, so we experienced it. Yeah, Even our viewers
Everyone's going to have their own point of view. What is scary to you may not be scary to the next person, right?
You rank it against the Batam hotel. Where is it? Is it worse than the Batam hotel, or is it, below Batam?
I think we should save this conversation for I think we need to do a special, a ranking. We need to rank all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Okay, so we save that conversation. But for our viewers, you followed us on so many journeys through our lives, through all our different postings. I would like this conversation and this discussion to be had through them following us on all these different experiences. Which did they feel? Make some suggestions. Let's get this discussion going.
Okay.
And I think it needs to be a separate post on
All
the
right. I think
platforms.
maybe next episode when we close the season, because we have nothing coming up for the month of February also, so maybe we can talk about that for the next episode. But as a participants, even though we can go in and say, oh, this place is not as scary as the place. For the best example is that KL, that those houses that was half built and we went in to explore. When you hear the scream, right? That place, nobody stayed there. There wasn't any stories in that place before. Yet, after that, you all heard the scream, which is so audible that not once but twice.
Yeah.
Then viewers from Achik's side saw that dark shadows, everything. Like, even the least scary, we have experienced something, and when you're at that point, right, you certainly will feel something. And the thing is not just when you're there. It's the scariest part is when you went back and you review all these things, and when you're talking now, that's where the goosebumps start to and it never stopped, Yeah, but that's the fun of it, lah. Not that we wanted, and you can see that this time round we didn't go with any equipment or any kind of thing. Just there to feel experience, because we only have 2.5 hours and it's a big place to cover, and we wanted to cover as much places as possible inside the War Museum itself. So it's all really about the feel. And yet we have audience who tell us, oh no, this place, we got bad energy, negative energy. Those who cannot sense things say, wow, no, this place give them the creeps also. So that was the bottom line. Yeah. But then, as you say, it's subjective. Let's say you can have like a office building or a hotel. If one floor of the hotel or the office building, they switch off the light and you are alone or two person, you wandering around the dark spaces, you also will feel creeped out also, right? Any slight sound will also feel, amplified. Yeah, so how would I mean, just putting out to audience, how you classify as a place as a creepy to you might not be creepy to other people, But to me, it's like every place that I went to with Sonia and Cici and the Parabex team is always creepy.
I mean, that's the whole aim of going on a Parabex trip,
Then it's always the start is always the adrenaline rush. Yeah. And always, if we experience something, then we go back to all these things that happen. The Batam one was crazy, it never stops. even when Sarah was interviewing outside, you can still hear people can still hear the thing was throwing inside the building itself. Yeah. So, and in conclusion, I think we can conclude about the Penang Museum, which I will upload. So, this place positively, there's something with it. Even the artifacts they gather and showcase there certainly have some stories behind it. Something is some grievance, some sadness. It's holding on to this place. Even if not, the land has been so old it could be something else. Maybe not during the wartime also possible. Yeah, so that was the Penang War Museum. But the Penang Parabex is not just that.
So the most important question: how was the hotel? Was it like a mosquito infested or rat infested?
No.
How bad was it?
Okay, this hotel, the name is called.
Was it in a very in that kind of area, or you know?
No. This hotel, the location is damn good. Is in like in the sort of like in the heart of Georgetown. Traffic was not good. Okay, because it was Thaipusam.
Yeah.
So there were road blockages throughout many main roads in Penang town. So a lot of places like from the airport to this hotel, even on, because me and Shimin went earlier, a day earlier than everybody else. We went on Thursday. We can take 1.5 hours for a journey that calculated is about 45 minutes. You know? 2 times because of the traffic itself. Yeah, and anywhere else from point A to point B, it was quite. But otherwise, it's like if you want to walk, you don't want to be censured by the traffic. You can walk to Chinatown. You can walk to various locations. It's quite easy. Yeah. Then the hotel name is PP, 2P. Not the going to toilet P thing. So, and I mean, we have experienced it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. The only weird thing is how they built their toilet. So they have the toilet bowl facing at the, when you shower, there's a pane of glass, right? They can build it just perpendicular to that pane of glass, and you have no place to put your feet. You must be a very thin person with very slim feet to just happen. So this is what happened to our friend Shibin. She was doing her business, then she has such discomfort trying to figure out how to sit onto the toilet bowl. Then at that point when she was fidgeting, her phone fell, and that was the casualty from that trip. Even before the Parabex started, the phone gone. The Samsung S24, I think. It wasn't a new one, but it was like,
ouch.
Wow.
Have we got an update from her? Has she got that sorted already?
I don't know. Yeah, so
It fell in the toilet bowl.
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
She fell in toilet bowl, so jialat. So what happened is that she tried to figure out. So when she tried to figure the point to suit her feet into the toilet bowl, the handphone start to fall out, hit the shower floor. It wasn't wet or anything, but it hit so bad that she can start to see the crack on the tempered glass, and the screen start to go dark.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So what's the lesson?
Huh?
What's the lesson?
Don't bring the phone.
To toilet.
Oh, the lesson is Samsung phone is not hardy. No lah, but so the second day I just spent time with her to look for a mobile repair shop lah. Yeah, but that was the casualty for her. But it's like the 3rd or 4th time I travel with Shimi. Every time she got story one lah. Poor girl. Either Bali belly lah, or lost money and all this.
1,000 yen.
I think
10,000 lah, not 1,000.
We can have a side segment, like a segue, Shamin's segues, and then we need to call it Shamin's misadventures. I asked her.
She's a very positive person. She doesn't like reflect. So you feel bad for her. You want to help her. So I the next day I just spent time with her searching for the mobile repair shop lah. Basically while waiting for the rest to come in, and like we tracking everybody to come in that time. It's like wow, then everybody was like delayed by the traffic also. So the Thaipusam. The interesting thing is that there is a public holiday in Malaysia, I think. KL was public. I don't know about Penang. I think it is also Monday. So it was a big.
Thaipusam is a public holiday in Malaysia, and because it fell on a Sunday, Malaysians got Monday off in lieu, or it was one of those things. So they had a long weekend. In Singapore, Thaipusam used to be a public holiday, and then there were some adjustments made, and it was retracted.
When was it?
What is the last time it was a public holiday?
I'm going 48. I never have celebrated Thaipusam as a public holiday before.
Before our time.
And then
Alamak.
also, I asked Shermin, I said, did you get your phone screen fixed? She said, yep. I asked her, was it expensive? She went, yep. $318 to get her screen fixed.
Oh, because
but unfortunately, because the seal has been because it's replaced already, right? It no longer has that manufacturer's seal on the inside. So she said, phone is not water resistant anymore.
No, when they fix the screen, they can put on a new seal for you.
No, hers is so bad that she has
they put on a new seal.
Third party. She said it's now not water resistant. So this is what I'm going to say.
No, when you fix the screen, it comes with the internal, the waterproofing as well. May not be factory standard, but when they do that thing, they put the seal over for you. They have to. It's part of the process.
But hers is so bad that she need to, because some
they take out the okay, we're going off topic, but when they take out the script, the sides off.
No, but hers is quite serious. In the case, it's quite serious. Not the normal kind of replace LCD screen kind of thing. Yeah,
That's why I told her to make it as Galaxy phone.
Because it's halfway through the point.
New full phone, huh?
No, but back to the Thaipusam thing. So what happened was that a lot of Singaporean Hindu actually fly to Penang to celebrate Thaipusam in Penang. Very interesting. That's what we observed.
There's a very big temple there that is revered. This is something I learned while I was talking to people about it. So as I was speaking to Hindus about it. Anyway, let me just end off the whole Shermin episode by saying the last thing I said to her is, please don't bring it out to sea, not near the toilet bowl, etc., etc., etc. Don't spill your drinks also. So,
Yeah. So
please be careful.
Next trip with her, what will happen? Could be me I'm a jinx.
I think for her birthday present, I'm going to get her a nice waterproof case. Those the kind that you hang around the kind that you hang
I
around.
thought you were going to get her the food.
And the whole thing can go to the toilet bowl, nothing wrong.
I mean, we can always try and raise money, right? But hello, speaking of raising money, she spent $318 replacing the.
No, that's standard because.
Is it really?
That was the quotation we got from that site. But it was. As we back to the Parabex, this is a misadventure that we experienced even before
we always experience funny misadventures.
Very interesting kind of thing.
No Parabex has been spared. Every single Parabex we will have story one. It can be nice, safe, and sane during the day, and then come nighttime, all hell will break loose.
Let's talk about a sorrowful story when we traveled the day before, when we go to Penang War Museum. We went to this island called Pulau Jerejak. A beautiful. Okay, remember Upe? Okay. Same thing with the boat ride. Anticipation. It's not a far boat ride away, and the boat
it's even nearer than Upe. Shorter boat ride.
But we have.
Upe is like 5 minutes away. What shorter is what?
About 5 minutes or so lah.
Okay.
But this one professional, they got life jacket, everything. Wow, so high.
Someone upgraded. Okay.
So this one is because they purposely is to ferry people. The one we had at Upe is for fishermen. Okay.
There's no ferry service at Upe, so.
So this Jerejak is bigger than Sentosa. So it was. I read on Wikipedia. It was previous leper asylum, leprosy. People who are suffering from leprosy.
Okay. Yeah,
so there are deaths there for sure. Then it was a quarantine center since the late 1800s. Quarantine people who come in and they quarantine to see whether you got any illness. Then near the end, it was a prison. Penal colony, they call it.
Penal
That means
colony.
it's a prison.
Gotta be very careful when you use those words.
Why?
Yeah. The pronunciation, is it?
Okay. So the history has a very checkered past. Anybody that was coming through to Malaysia had to stop in Penang first. It was a quarantine area. Now, many communicable diseases at those time, healthcare was nowhere near what we know it to be today. So people that came back from Hajj or early settlers, immigrants that were flowing from wherever they were to come through to Malaya had to stop at Jerejak Island because it was a quarantine center. And it wasn't just leprosy. We're talking about things like beriberi and all sorts of communicable diseases.
What berry?
And
Very.
Very, very.
Those kind of those kind of illness when you don't have enough vegetable or something. I always remember.
Many-
Very and
Eat your
scurvy.
greens, kids. Eat your
No,
greens.
when they were on the boat, for a long voyage, they don't have chance to eat. They
not
develop-
just
The lime, right? The vitamin C deficiency, right?
deficiency is
a
correct.
whole bunch of deficiencies back in those days. And then being in close quarters, you're stuck in ships, traveling, making that voyage from wherever you are to travel down by ship. They did not have aeroplanes back then. Everybody traveled by ship in close quarters. So the risk of spreading
spreading.
disease is very high, right? Close quarters, you're all breathing the same air. So they had to go through Jerejak Island, which was a quarantine island. And then, of course, it was used as other things through time. And then its last, it was a penal settlement. In other words, Malaysia sent some of its most political
Controversial.
political
It's criminal side.
prisoners,
It's criminal side.
hardened. Yes, all of that. And then in between, of course, it was also during the Japanese occupation. It also served the Japanese.
Prisoner of
So
war camp.
through time, it has picked up a lot. It has been an island that has collected a lot of negative energy through time. So from the beginning, quarantine, and then you have its various iterations. It's just been collecting, snowballing until its last
Until a group
iteration
of
as a-
Singaporeans decided to go there by boat.
No, then
There is a resort on the island. It's just no
Yes,
longer functioning.
who will want to stay?
Who builds resorts on this kind of place?
That's why
Why?
they didn't manage to get it done.
But it was
No, but-
it was during COVID. I have a rational explanation for why the
It was during COVID.
the
I thought
resort
earlier than
stopped.
that.
It was during COVID that it stopped operation because COVID with its travel restrictions, nobody was going. And then there's another reason, but I don't think I can say it out loud
No,
because
no,
the
no,
conglomerate
that
that
one-
owns
yeah.
it can sue
Yeah.
me. So I shall not say.
Better not say.
Sue you
No, but-
then lah. Let's say lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sue me for everything
Sue
I've
lah.
got.
Never mind lah. You know nothing lah.
She got the waterproof casing. No, but
That's
the
right.
thing is that
And the new bottle.
when we were there, right, there was this
There we go. See the ugly orange one.
this was the for viewers who remembered Sonia's red water bottle. This is version 2.0. Yeah, something happened to the red one. Then, but when we were there, the first thing we saw was there was this temple, Chinese temple kind of notice, say that during, I think it was before COVID, they have this big ceremony where they try to, I don't think it's called exorcism, it's more like bringing the
Appease
dead,
bringing
the dead to the other side. Okay, they
Crossing
try
over.
crossing
To
over.
cross over.
Yes. So in that notice itself, they actually describe who are these entities that they are crossing over, and it's
Oh, wow.
mentioned that a lot of people lost their life while jumping out of this island. It was in that notice itself.
Oh, wow.
So there was another name for this Jerejak. It's called the Alcatraz of Malaysia. Is it?
That one later in time when it was a penal settlement.
Yeah. So
Alcatraz, yeah.
Alcatraz.
Someone call what? Sean Connery lah.
No, but yeah, it's a nice island, and there's a lot of key for urban exploration, there are key locations, there are prisons, there's a tuberculosis center, there's even a church. Or from what I heard, there's a church. There's a lot of places that they have been abandoned. So, but you need to walk lah. You really need to walk from point A to point B. And you need to, because as Sonia mentioned, there was this resort that wasn't built finished, but there was people in charge of the resort. And the resort is a key.
It was complete. It was working for a time. And it was during COVID with all the restrictions, then they shut it. So on site, you still have a guard, you still have a caretaker. Right. Permission was asked if we can use that cross as a shortcut to cross over to the other side where there are more remnants. Unfortunately, we were not granted that permission, so we couldn't use it, which is why, and you will probably talk more about this in a while, that we had to go up and down across a ridge. And then the rest of you can take it from here.
Yeah, so even the day start, Sonia was guiding us. He say, okay, this conclude section 1 of today's activity. So there's
out of
6 sections. Okay, section 1 was from what, because I do my hiking calculation, it's I think close to 4-kilometer walk. Even before we climbed the mountain, which is 211 meters, by the way.
Okay, let me clarify. It wasn't a mountain. It may have felt like a mountain.
No, it's a...
Technically,
it's a hill.
Let's get it right. It's a hill.
Yes.
Higher than Bukit Timah.
Definitely.
By a little bit only. It's only 211 meters. Bukit Timah is 165.
No, but to be honest, the ascent and descent, if we were there just to do that, it's perfectly okay. But it was that 4-kilometer, what I call the route march, back and forth, that place prior to the ascent and then descent, that was a killer for me. It was a hard day. We learn it. We prepare all the drinks and all the food and everything.
Wait. Yeah. So you had to go to that. So you had to go 4 kilometers, climb the hill, down the hill.
No. The 4 kilometers had nothing to do with climbing the hill.
So it's 4 kilometers, the hill, 200 up, yes. 200 down.
Yes.
Then go to the place.
Sort of, yes.
And then come back to the hill, up the hill, down the hill.
No. We have the boat waiting for us at the other side of the hill.
So why didn't the boat just go straight to the other side? Must be this lady lah. This lady was
No, but we discussed. We discussed this.
Why didn't the boat go to the side directly? Why?
No, because we wanted to see the reception center, ma. There was also key point. Then there was the quarry, and then there was the prison at, what's it?
So there were things along the way lah.
There were things along the way.
No, I might as well tell you all the truth lah. Let me tell you all the truth. Yes, I did it on purpose. I put you all through that on purpose. Okay?
Yes. No, but after that, we can't think of it. It was okay. In fact, the climb and everything. I mean, she mentioned that we have the capability. It wasn't that bad, but the scary thing is that I got lost. Okay, myself and Shimi got lost.
Where did you get lost?
When we doing the descent on the hill. That was the first time.
How forested is this place? Like Clementi Forest or what are you talking
about? Remember those day climbs at Johor Hills, something like that lah. It's something very similar.
Okay.
The first time we were lost, we're doing the descent, right? The strange part is that there was.
How can you get lost? Where was your hike lead? How can she be so irresponsible to leave you out there?
Who's the?
How you know it's a she? How you know it's a she?
Because it was me. What? I'm the one that is.
How you know it's a she?
Right. I did it.
There was all these markers, or they tied the tree. Okay. So before we say why, when we climb down, because Shimi was struggling because it was quite a steep descent. Okay, there was certain part, and I was like trying to hold on to branches because I don't want to. I was like physically a bit there already. My legs were shaking. So I was also looking after her lah. And we slowly. Then in front of us was, I think, Ezekiel or something. Then they walked towards. I can see where they walked, but when they turned there, when I reached to that point when they turned right, I can't find the marker anymore. Okay, sometimes when we walk, some of the trail is quite obvious it's a trail, but some is not. You have to watch out where is the marker.
Yeah.
So this part, then I start to where is it? But I knew that it wasn't because Cici they all were still behind. Cici was leading the TPC people. They were coming down. So regardless, I knew that if we lost the people in front, Cici they all will come down. Yeah. Just that but we can keep hearing because we keep making bird noises along the way to signal to each and everyone that where we were during the trail itself. So we were signaling to, I think it was JK. He was making the most noise, and then you can hear it was on the left. Then just can't. I keep, and you know lah. You've been before. If you walk to the non-trail part, you start to get deeper and deeper, and you just everywhere look the same to you. Yeah. So that's where we were lost. But fortunately, they came and retrieved us. That was the first time. I wasn't scared or anything. I mean,
Who's they?
Adi and JK came back and
Okay.
to retrieve us to the bottom of the hill. Okay, the second time, similarly, okay, but this time beside me and Shimin, there was Adi. Together we walked. This place is already, we're going to it's the end of the thing already. We're walking to the jetty, the ferry point lah, not jetty lah. There's no jetty. Ferry point. Then the whole place is filled with vines, you know. The vines are all stretching.
Okay.
And then, but Adi is a seasoned hiker. He knows where to look for the markers, and he's physically fit enough to lead us.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then at this point, Sonia was in front of us. So we are the last four. The rest have already left. So Sonia was walking. Then at one instance, Sonia just disappeared. And just before she disappeared, we shouted, "Sonia!" Then she said, "Yes, I'm here." Then that's it. After that, we were lost. Then later on, she mentioned that she was lost herself. But then, so she was also trying to find the way. But the thing is that we were lost at this place filled with vines. And at this point, I was like really tired. I'm to my breaking point already. So I just wait lah. Then I called Cici, said, "Hey, Cici, can you come and pick us?" But Cici also saw something before that. That's also very interesting. But the thing is that then later on, Sonia came back to look for us. Okay, there's only one trail that she can come back and look for us, and to communicate because there wasn't any network at this island, so quite hard, sporadic lah. Sometimes we can call, sometimes we can't call. Then when she come, the three of us, we hear somebody whistling, like like that. Okay, so your thing is Sonia, right? Or anybody who can retrieve us.
JK lah.
Or anybody lah. Like, but the thing is that the whole time we were on the island, nobody was doing this. We were doing, that kind of thing.
You all got some weird things. Why y'all
Like,
put make a
because
sound?
we were imitating the coil bird.
Why? For what?
Just to signal where we are. What?
You don't know who is making the noise now lah.
So we talk. Oh, okay lah. But who is the? Then we keep thinking it was Sonia because she was the one going to pick us up. Then, but
Sonia is cat bird. Meow 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 meow.
But then
Wrong
you
word.
don't forget the point. I don't know whether viewers know about this, but we know internally that she can't whistle.
Okay.
Right? I don't know you remember, she can't whistle. At that point, I forgotten the part that she cannot whistle. So who's making this whistle?
So now, where did you go? What happened this time? Where were
Okay,
you?
so shall I start at the beginning?
Yes.
That 4 kilometer, and this is for the benefit of our viewers, because clearly our viewers were not there, not with us, right? From the time that we left Penang Island to cross over to Jerejak, we're pointing all sorts of things out. You land on the island, you see the first building, then you walk. The reason there was a 4 kilometer walk in the first place is because this entire island, no transportation on it. And the path that you have to walk are old roads. And you can tell they're old roads because nothing grows
grow on it.
on top of it. Yeah, you can still see that it's a path, some grass, things with a shallow root system can grow on it, but you can still walk it. Okay, so everybody had to go to these different places because 9 to 5 was allocated. The entire day is allocated to this island. Show you all the different things. See where you can pick up energies because daytime. I know where I already picked up energies. I want to see if you all can or not. And unfortunately, because the island has no transportation, everybody has to walk. So you walk your 4 kilometers. It is a super duper hot day, sun beating down on you, but no elevation whatsoever. It is flat. Okay, everybody bear that in mind, it's flat. Look already. Then I keep hearing someone is hungry or when is this going to end? It's like bringing school children lah. You just use your imagination. Bringing school children on excursion. I should have made all of you hold hands and skip. But never mind.
You lucky
Turn
never kick
around.
off the island, are you?
Who's going to kick me off?
Everyone. You do this kind of shit, people gonna kick you off the island one day.
I'm too tired. I continue.
You all want to do this. This is what you all sign up for. You want to continue doing this. Not every abandoned building is by a roadside. Some we have to go and really dig deep in us. Go and find. Okay, never mind. So then after that, we come back to the start point of the hike. Okay, that's where we had our lunch. We stopped. Everybody re-energized lah. Makan, minum, chit-chat a little bit, rest a little bit, after which we started our ascent. Yeah, I use the word ascent, but don't equate it to climbing a mountain. This was just a small hill.
Yeah.
Why you all have to climb is because there are structures up on the hill for you to see. It was the superintendent's home, the prison superintendent, and there are also some structures that are lost to time, degradation, and reclaimed by the forest. So what we can show you, we show you. What we cannot see, we're not going to go digging. I never make you all bash, right? Did I make you all bash? Yes or no?
No.
No bash. Okay?
No.
So CCC already go up already. There was even a nice swimming pool to show you all to imagine. I haven't even gotten started yet. Okay? Then after that, we got to one section which was a little bit harder. The gradient changed a little. Okay? Then there are some obstacles to climb. The fact that everybody is carrying their packs. You were all instructed to bring enough water. And then, of course, some people are not as fit. We get to the summit, then we go down on the other side. Going down is a little bit more treacherous than going up on this particular hill because of the loose soil. So it's easy to slip like you would on marbles. Okay, I'll give you all that much. Now, the point at which people started getting separating, this one I must highlight. Because I do not want people to think that I don't know what the heck I'm doing out there, being in front and then getting lost. I did not want it to be a case of blind leading the blind. Because there were certain sections I could no longer see the markers. Okay? And it was just on pure memory. Because I don't use my maps. And I didn't mark my way. It is what I see, what I remember, and I look for certain landmarks. I remember landmarks. That's how I remember things. Then in front, can't see certain things already, just have to keep going because can see the path, just keep going. And of course, naturally, the gap between people is going to open up. Some people are more fit, some people are a little bit more cautious. Not that they are not fit, but they are more cautious. Okay? And at that point, KK, Shamin, they were a little bit further behind because they are more careful. And then I was a little bit more in the front because I needed to find and ensure that we were going the right way. If I bring all of you and we end up on the wrong trail, God knows which part of the island we're going to end up on. And how I make sure that everybody can still hear each other. You may have lost sight. We use
The
a
bird
call.
calling.
It's a bird call. The bird is called a coel, and it makes a particular sound. And okay, I'm about to do it. Okay, I do it. Cici, please respond.
I respond. Yeah. It's like
This gives us a general direction as
it
well
helps.
as
It helps.
gauge.
It helps.
It
Yeah.
gauges
How close
distance.
each other is. Yeah.
Distance
It helps.
and direction. So we call out to each other in this way. Okay, that's
We
the
also-
bird call. If anybody is wondering what it was, that's the call that we make. The bird is called a coel. In Singapore, we call them the alarm clock birds because at sunrise they make a lot of noise. Okay, so that's how we gauge, and then we get off the hill already. There's another path. There are more obstacles. By then, everybody is complaining already. Okay, Sarah, your type of complaining. What the hell? You bring us up. You bring us down. Okay, so you understand. And why it is so pertinent to bring you guys to this side of the island is because there is a prison with other people that have visited, hearing footsteps in the prison. It's a very heavy vibe that I felt on the recce. Cici, did you feel anything during the recce at the prison?
Can't remember.
But Ezekiel did. You want to share with the viewers?
Okay, so hang on now. Let me finish. Then, during the prison visit, and I was ushering everybody already, come, everybody come. Go and visit. But some of you were so knackered that you didn't even go into the prison. They like completely bypassed it. They're like, oh, this is the prison. Okay. They didn't even go in.
Yeah.
Okay. But to me, the prison was one of the top places, a must visit when you go to Jerejak. But I can understand why people refuse, which is fine. But those that did go in came out with their own experiences. Later, you can talk about what you felt, what Shimin felt, as well as what Ezekiel felt. Okay, at that point, the boatman had already started to call. Couldn't get Cici, so they called me. Now, the boatman doesn't have my phone number. They have Cici's phone number because Cici has been arranging this and the go-between. So, not in contact with me, but in contact with Cici. The boatman had already started to panic because we were supposed to be out by 5 o'clock. We were not out by 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, couldn't reach Cici. He got my phone number from another person on the island that we had spoken to, and he was trying to get me. Okay? For some reason, the phone rang, I picked it up. And he didn't introduce himself, so I thought, alamak, who is this person? And then in broken Malay, broken English, he asked where we were. And then he kept saying, boat, saya boat, which means he's the boat man. Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, we're on our way out, because after the prison is out all the way already. Then I communicated that to Cici, and then Cici said, okay, that's it. We have to hurry already. Okay? So, at that juncture, Cici took whoever did not want to visit the prison, and he went ahead. Get to the boat first, because the boatman already starting to panic, right? Get everybody, get that process, move. I stayed back because I was waiting for everybody, the balance to come out of the prison. From that point on, everything went to shit. As I was walking ahead of you all, there some very big obstacles that we have to walk around, we have to detour. And in those areas, a lot of vines, a lot of overgrowth. And because of these fallen trees, objects, whatever, the old markers that marked that path are no longer there. And the detours, some of it wasn't marked. So by feel alone, have to just find your way lah. I know that if I follow the coast, I will get to the boat. But you guys don't know that. And I opened it up a little bit, expecting you guys to be behind me, because I do not want it to be a case of I'm already blind. I can't see the markers, and I kind of want to pave the way and pick up because you'd be able to see where people have passed before. And because Cici and the group had gone ahead, I wanted to follow that line. I couldn't find it. So I myself was lost. And then I kept turning back and I couldn't see you all. I only heard once Shermin call out. Somebody called out. And I said, yes, I'm
You
here.
respond. We heard it. We
Yes.
heard it.
From that point forth, I could hear nothing. Nothing. Now, I already was following the coast. I made it out to an area and I found, not Cici, not the group, I found TPC and TBC who were at the tail end of Cici's trail. So they were just
So
standing there.
they didn't follow. They didn't follow Cici.
No, they must have dropped off or fallen behind. Okay, so found them. I brought them to the front and I said, you keep following this as close as I could. And I said, you keep following this. It will lead you to the boat. I need to turn around and get everybody else. So I didn't leave you all behind on purpose or anything. No,
No.
dealing with the situation as it comes. Then turn around, I went back inside and I kept making this call, expecting somebody to call back. And Shermin had been trying to call me and none of the calls were getting through until I picked up my phone because I saw, oh, Cici's been calling me, Shermin's been calling me. So then I called back Cici. And at first, it's like, it's not coming through. The reception is so bad on that island. And then when I finally got him, he asked me, where are you? So I said, I'm going to drop my pin. And then he said, Shermin, KK, all with you? I said, no, I'm going back inside to get. So here we are trying to have a very broken telephone conversation. Okay? I dropped my pin so that he knows where I am. Because I'm going back inside to get you guys. Drop my pin already. So he already knows, then that's a separate story. It will kind of branch off a little bit. He can pick that up after. But I turn around, I go inside, and I already called Shermin and I asked her, where are you? She said, she mentioned something. She didn't say Vine, she said something. And then she asked me where I am. I said, no, you drop a pin, I'm coming. So she dropped a pin, it didn't come to me immediately, bad network, right? And then when it finally came through, I started going in that direction. And throughout, I was making that bird call. Because I need to know where you all are, aside from this damn pin. Because you all are moving.
I didn't join for one Parabex. You all lost on the island making bird calls. What is going on with you all?
The only thing that we could do. Then eventually found them already. Turn and then bring them back out. And then of course there's all sorts of other things happening lah. Here growling sound this side lah, and then
Doppelganger.
Wait, that one we will let Cici tell that story. That's his story. Right? And then here growling sound lah. Then got a lot of movement around us. All this while we are losing light. Okay, you all want to know what time you left the island or not? Did anyone realize what time we finally left the island? It was 7. What is 7 o'clock?
Maghrib, man.
Maghrib.
What is the significance of Maghrib?
It's only when we go back, or I think after the boat ride, then you all mentioned about the book.
Wait. You guys have just buried the lead. What was that growling?
God knows what the growling was.
Nobody
Where
knows.
was this?
Okay, wait. Stop. Choto mate.
No one cares about your lost boat trip already.
No, wait. Okay, let's go, Sonia.
Then I've picked everybody already, all on the boat already, right? Then I find out what Cici has to say. Where is this man?
No. Where's the growling?
He needs to tell you this. The continuation. It needs to come in sequence.
The growling, right? Okay, even the daytime, I heard some sort of
Where was this?
The growling is the path towards the ferry point. Okay?
Towards the end.
Yes.
And this point is quite dense.
Is it forested or is it like
not really not tall grasses lah.
Okay.
It's not really that forested to be frank.
Okay.
But behind us there's forest, so there is So that's what Shimin and Adi heard. But during the daytime, when there was the front part when we reached the island, there was a quarry. I also heard growling.
What kind of growl? Like dog growling?
No. In fact, if you ask me now, it's some sort like a primate kind of. I don't know whether can use primate like baboon and kind of. That's the thing. maybe there's monkey on the island, that kind of thing. So I wasn't the only one. Ezekiel also heard the growling in the daytime. It's the night time where Shimin and Adi heard the growling. But I was after that, when we all were sharing this, that Sonia said that the boatman was very frantically asked us to get out of the island before sunset. The local people feel the urgency of getting out of the place, makes me, this place is not to be meddled with.
Okay, so
Yeah.
having said that, where is the up, down, left, right? Where is he?
Up.
He needs to tell the story.
Yeah, Cici, please. What do you see during that?
I think at the prison of the tuberculosis, where Sonia got the call from the workman. Which area got the call from the workman?
Prison.
The Eurasian camp where the tuberculosis camp, the center is.
So
Tuberculosis.
Sonia told me that the boatman called. So you please go ahead and liaise with the boatman in regards where we are. So I just quickly go up by following all the market trails. I didn't see behind. I think the only one I see is JK who following me from behind. Then when I reached the boat itself, the boatman keeps saying, "Where are the rest?" I said, "They are still inside." "What time now? Please come out as soon as possible, because that's where all the things going to happen," he said. First is the
Snakes.
because Jerejak is known for Snake Island. Then the second thing is the other Ramsar. That's where I think when after I talked to the boatman for a few minutes, I saw JK coming to the boat. Then after that, Izzy and his wife. So they seated on the boat. Then I keep try to contact Sonia, but can't get it. Then I think she sent me a pin. Then I went back in to find her. That's where I think about 5 or 10 minutes walk in, I keep shouting. I keep shouting at Sonia's name. Sonia. I think 10 or 8 times I shout very loud. I think the whole island can hear, but no response. Then suddenly, 50 meters away from me, near to the shore, I saw JK. JK shouted, "Sonia!" Then Sonia respond back, "Yes, JK." Then they meet together. No, I saw it. They meet together. Then I don't know what they talk. Then all of a sudden I get agitated. All the profanities, I shoot at them. I said, "Bloody!" I shouted for so many times. No response from you.
JK shot one time.
Respond quickly. I said, "Bloody!" Then after that, they separated. JK went back to the boat area. So when I went in, then I feel shit, I don't want to go in anymore. Then I went back to the boat. Then I saw JK. Straight away, I asked JK, you can ask Izzy and his wife. I asked JK, did you meet Sonia inside? JK like, no, I'm all along in the boat. Then Izzy and he goes, no, he's all along in the boat, never move at all. I said, shit, who did I see?
You see lah, I kena scolding for nothing.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
All
even
sorts
you.
of expletive. It wasn't me.
It wasn't
It
even
wasn't
you.
me.
Because it keep me feel agitated and angry.
Yeah,
because I
because
keep shouting
he was-
8
yeah,
times,
you-
10 times, no answer. Then I saw JK coming out. Sonia!
One time,
Then one time, yes, yeah, JK. Oh shit, I said.
No, but before okay.
How far is this from you? How
From me,
far are these
50
fake
meters.
JK and fake Sonia?
50 meters.
Holy
15
shit.
meters.
50 meters.
50.
Okay,
It's
so
there, you know.
when you keep shouting, okay, no response from Sonia,
No
right?
response at all.
Yeah. Then when that fake JK come out, he shout one time. Then
Shout
where
one
is
time,
this?
then Sonia.
Where is this fake Sonia came from?
On the left hand side.
Oh,
Not the first time you've seen this.
Then I can see that they are talking, They are talking, both talking. Then JK went back. Sonia went the other side also.
So, while he was shouting, I didn't hear a single one.
no, we didn't hear anything. So
Okay,
and also
and
when we were
that-
trapped at that, Okay,
So,
continue.
how about the growling? How about the growling?
Oh,
What's
you're
the
so
growling?
fascinated. I didn't hear it, so I can't tell you. But it's like, remember the Upe, you all also heard growling?
Yes.
I think something like that. To be
I mean,
honest, lah.
in general, growling is a very guttural kind of a sound, right?
Guttural,
Yes.
animalistic. It could be
Yes.
animal, could be human, so we don't know.
Yeah. So you want me to be logical here? I can tell you what the animals on this island are. There are stray dogs, and there are
Wild boar.
long-tailed wild boar, and then there are long-tailed macaques. Could it be any one of these three? Who knows? Because we didn't see any animals. We just heard the sound. Can we attribute it to an actual animal? Yes. Can we use our imagination? Also, yes. So to me, that's inconclusive. But the fact that we were losing light, people were getting lost, our eyes were being covered. And doppelgangers
markers.
running all over the place. And I had already warned everybody, please look out for snakes, because just a month prior, we had people that were bitten by a Raglar's
Oh,
pit
shit.
viper. Yes.
Viper.
So can you imagine the state that me and Cici were in as your leads? Okay, the state that we are already in. We have you guys, and then we have the boatman who is looking high and low for us. So
He's
naturally,
panicking at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's panicking.
He's
so
panicking.
naturally,
So it's serious that there's the degree of seriousness of us
and
have
the
to
locals
leave.
know better than us visitors, right? We are the non-locals. So there's so much happening. Everybody's emotions are on a high already. So many things to handle, and then throw in this element of energies who are going to take advantage and feed off of our confusion, emotion, and all of that.
we always
Think about that.
when we always go for Parabex, we talk about emotional safety also, right? They're always like
It's
this
more
kind of
than a
thing-
physical.
this kind of
It's
thing
more-
will always try to make you agitated and start to go against each other, antagonize each other. Yeah.
discord. It sows
So
discord.
discord, yes.
Right? Because
No,
it
but-
feeds off that energy. So imagine, then I come out and then I'm like, okay, you all are here, we quickly rush because we're losing light already, come out to where the boat is, and then I was the last one to board the boat. And then I hear this story.
The doppelganger story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I got a body cam when I'm asking JK, you can see their face like they're stunned.
Yeah. So now I think you better always position yourself with a camera in case after
Yes.
all the how many times really, like 4 times we heard your doppelganger
Yeah,
story.
so among
Yeah,
us, the one with the doppelganger stories is usually Cici.
GG, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but
It's
okay.
usually-
Let me just conclude all this thing because we are the one that lost, right? Okay. So my point of view is that we have been watched by something on this island the moment we were there. The daytime we were there, something is watching us. So we climb up and down the mountain physically sapped. When I say physically sapped, that's naked is an understatement. I was totally lost. I was telling Shimi, I said the vines can swallow me whole. I'm at the point that I just when Sonia can pick me out. That no, but the thing is that I was never once doubting that they will leave us on the lurch. I knew that they will come pick us up, just only when, okay? But the place is really creepy in the sense that when we're talking about the bird calling, right? When the three of us was at the vine area, right? We heard people doing bird calls, but it wasn't from any of them. Okay?
Something's
were-
faking it.
And the whistling,
because
the whistling is a
I cannot whistle. That's why when he said he heard whistling, I was like, who did you hear? Because I
not
cannot
just
whistle.
not just I heard, 3 of us heard.
What
Then
happened to the
oh,
walkies?
and-
No walkies. Do you remember?
We didn't
We
bring
didn't bring
walkies.
walkies.
Yeah. Then I also heard Cici calling my name. I heard from a distance, Keke! Then I asked Adi, do you hear that? He said no. But I heard. Because I called Cici once, ma. So I know that he's coming and pick me up. So
This
he called
island
me
is crazy, dude.
crazy.
This island is
That the
crazy.
place, and when Sonia can pick us up, we were so close, but we cannot hear each other. We cannot hear each other calling each other out. And how we get out of that place is Adi. At that point, I think he also freaked out already. He start to
Pray.
read some prayers,
Prayers.
his Muslim prayers. Then at that point, his mind cleared. Then he said he saw the marker, and the marker is like the marker is like zigzag one, and the vine area is a zigzag kind of marker, Then he said, oh, he saw it there. Then he brought us, the two of us, come. And we were already at that point previously. That was that point that we tried to climb, but we didn't see the marker.
Cannot see
the
lah.
eyes covered. Then he brought us, that's where we saw Sonia. And okay,
Wait, the real Sonia or Cici's
I don't know lah, but we came out safely lah. So then all this while when we were trapped, it felt like 15 minutes to me. But JK and the rest on the boat, they say we were there for 1 hour. They were sitting on the boat for 1 hour. There's no concept of time. Then the last thing is that about the prison, right? How scary. Adi went to do a isolation in the prison. Okay? None of us, the rest don't want to go in. Me, Shimin, and Adi were the last three who went in to the prison. The prison is not a big prison, it's just 2 rows of dark cells.
There are other structures that we didn't. This is the one that's most well preserved and easy to access. There's actually more, but we didn't go look for it.
Go ahead. I'll
Yeah.
tell the story.
So the only 3 of us, Easy, we saw Easy when we reached the prison. Then Sonia said that Easy don't want to go in because he felt something. Then after that we verified Easy because Easy wear this amulet, his Thai amulet, something holding like
Stop him,
when Cici was at Mau, he telling him that he better not proceed forward, that kind of thing lah. So he didn't go. So in the end, he just followed JK. They all walked back. But the 3 of us, because I need to film the place, you see, so I went in. Then when I went in, Shimi also came in. Then the 2 of us just want to come. Then at the last point, then Adi came in. So we thought, okay lah. Then maybe we wait 3 of us. Then we know that Sonia is bringing us out. So I was thinking that, is it because the 3 of us stayed there for too long at this particular very ominous place, and the energy start to converge towards the 3 of us, and they know that we are the last 3. Yeah.
Damn.
So, and it's only really creepy when we start to discuss this afterwards. At that point, we really didn't think about. Yeah. So, I mean, it's still Parabex, and these are creepy stories that happen.
For me, I think the only thing that made me agitated is that when I saw these 2 person who are just 50 meters away from me, which is not that far. After all the shouting, after all the profanities sent to them, they just ignore me like that.
Yeah.
Hantu and Alama, this uncle scolding us again. Okay, wow.
But
That's why I say, you ignore me, right? You ignore me, okay? I go back to the boat only lah. I don't want to fight you anymore.
no, but
Then when I go back
Lucky,
to the boat,
lucky Cici, if you followed that whatever that thing was,
that
I'm
thing
not sure
was
what
there.
that-
who knows where you're gone.
Yeah.
Lucky.
So you can imagine
This island
when
seems dangerous, man.
dangerous.
This island is dangerous.
It's no joke. But the thing is that it's a fascinating place to see all the places. It's worth it. After all the experiences,
The
I
easy
think
kill
it's very
translate.
worth it to experience this kind of places. You
you
can't.
can see all the old cemeteries,
Alright,
the
yeah.
Christian cemetery, Chinese cemeteries.
Oh, like there's tombstones like in the
I like
middle of
the-
nowhere.
Yeah, even if you're not interested in the history and the
stone of
heritage of
that
the
one.
place, if you are more slanted towards
a
the
little bit
supernatural
more
and the paranormal, this place holds a lot
rather
of
than just
energy
a typical
because
template
of its
and
history. I don't like this when people play up the place as pure paranormal, pure supernatural. The place got
Oh, it's a mix. It's a mix.
it comes from somewhere, it has a source, which is why I always say there is a reason a place is the way it is. This is not a case of wandering spirits. This is energies that are trapped on this island. Okay? And the island itself has seen so much death. So many people have died, untimely. that is why this island is so special, and you all had to see it. Okay, and this is daytime, not yet even past. I mean, of course, we were there till 7. The aim was to get out at 5. We couldn't make that time. We were there during that crossing when day turns to night, and we know what happens at that time. And look at how many different occurrences took place
just at a short period of time.
between 5 to 7. Between 5 to 7. And
Not-
you know,
not
when we got back
just
to the
us,
boat, then I hear everybody's different account. Of course, initially for me, it's like, get everybody out, get everybody out. None of everything else was a concern until I heard the stories. And then when Cici asked me, I was like, I never heard anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear him calling me. After I dropped the pin and I turned around and I went back inside, I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear anything. Then he told me, you know, I cussed at you and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, piang. You know, it wasn't even me. But you see, and this is a very huge danger, how they prey on your emotions and how they can divide, because divide and conquer.
Yes.
Separate, and then all of these different heightened emotions from so many different people.
Lucky JK say that he never see you when I asked at the boat. If he say he see you, then another walk.
There's a lot of thing about JK, but he's not somebody who will lie for the point of lying. He's not that type.
Even JK got his witness of who is easy and his wife. They are both there with JK all the way.
He was in the boat the entire time. At no point did he leave the boat to come back inside the forest. So most of it is forested area, most of it is reclaimed back. So that's how we ended up. Who is the one that wants to go back to this island? Hands up.
So you can see that how bad but it's still worth the trip to Jerejak. Interesting. And we have many other, from the start when we do the get out, we were at a special location which you have to stay tuned to some of the videos that we upload to know more about our Penang Parabex. Yeah, so before I think we can come to a close to the show, anything upcoming?
Like what we always say, right? Don't just take what we say as the gospel truth about what it is that we do. Come and experience it with us. You can start small and do the local things that we do here, join the community, and then of course you can slowly graduate the steps up into a Parabex trip.
Yes.
So
we're so heartened to have audience who want to come. I mean, for your own health and fitness, it's good. You know, come out to get some sun. We cater. Me and Sarah wasn't really fit. Even now, it's barely fit as well. Some of the viewers say that you guys are worse than the women. But anyway, I mean,
hello, don't put down women, okay? Women are much fitter than me, okay?
Yeah. That's why the commenters say. But the thing is that just come out and get to know. Maybe once you get out there, you will naturally get a bit addicted. Trust me. Okay. Yeah. So, Sonia, anything else you want to mention?
Any?
Yeah.
We've strayed a little bit off of we plan so well, and as with other things that are well planned, sometimes they can go in other ways.
Right.
But everyone got out safely. We all had our experience to take away. I hope you share with us some of your comments, and if we're discussing it, I can't wait to see what your comments are. Upcoming trips, yes, there are a few more upcoming things, but let's save it and we will slowly share as we post. Yes, KK? Let's do that, and then we welcome some discussions as well that we can do in post, like how we rank certain places, how we rank the hotels. All of that is up. That is up for discussion.
Yes. Yeah, correct. And okay, as coming close to the show, when this show is out, we'll pass the Lunar New Year. So I would like to wish viewers 恭喜发财, and at this point more like 身体健康, 身体健康. Getting,
not this one, right?
This one also can. This one also can.
This one can, right? I thought this is some martial arts.
that later on will be the month of Ramadan. So wish our Muslim audience a happy month of Ramadan. And
Happy
we'll see you
fasting.
guys. Yeah, happy
Have a
fasting.
successful fasting month, and then, you celebrate. You use a lot of effort is put into fasting, right? Then after that, you celebrate. So wishing, our Chinese viewers or anybody that celebrates the Chinese New Year, it's festive seasons upcoming. So everyone celebrate well.
And burn your pocket. Okay. As
Don't
we
do
end,
that. Don't burn your pocket. Don't burn your pocket.
as we end,
Send
Don't be
send me TikTok gifts.
yeah, that one. Yeah, lah. Send,
coin.
send,
I'll
send
send her some
to
coin.
send
I'll
to
send her
Sonia, send to Cici,
Yes,
especially.
please.
Yeah. Don't be square. Get out there.
The truth is out there.
Cici.
I'm a man with few words. If you out there, you can't see me, but I can see you.
Really cannot see him this time. Sonia.
These boys really know how to test my patience and suck my blood. So all of you, get out.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.